Now, we look up all kinds of oddball stories here as the day goes on, things we think might be of some interest. And I just want to preface something that Bill brought up, and quite rightly so.
Oh, I didn't bring up.
No.
That's the wrong expression.
That brought to my attention.
Yes, okay.
About a gentleman in Colombia, which we're going to tell you about in a second. But let me just preface it by saying that when I watch Viagra commercials, and they say at the end of it, if you have any problems, if you have an erection lasting for more than 4 hours, contact your doctor. Well, I'm just telling you. At this stage in life, if I get an erection that's lasting for 4 hours, I'm calling the radio and the newspaper because I want them to know about it, But this story sounds kind of funny, but it's got a painful ending to it.
Hey, look, it's not funny. Let's start right with that premise right now. I was saying to Brian just moments ago, and I firmly believe this, I have not met a man, gay, straight, whatever, whose best friend is not his dinky. It's true. We can say it any way you want, but let's face it.
So hold on, just something went through my mind. Of this, not perhaps storied broadcasting careers we've had, but we've covered just about everything. Olympic Games, World Cup finals.
I like
Does it come down to
word.
this?
No, I like using that word simply because of a movie. Who Framed Roger Rabbit? Remember that with the little guy in the beginning? Hey, I got a 50-year-old brain and a 2-year-old dinky. It just kills me to this day. Anyways, this guy, 66-year-old farmer apparently, and former politician in town in southern Colombia, had to have his penis amputated. Now people just immediately grabbed him. What? Yeah. The man is not known. He's anonymous for obvious reasons. Left with an erection. Here's the deal. He had a new girlfriend. And he wanted to impress her, so he overdosed.
Yes.
He did a little bit too much on the Viagra.
Yes.
And ended up with, as you mentioned, the 4-hour thing. Well, his went for days. Wouldn't fade, became painful. It goes to the doctor. The doctor says it's inflamed, fractured, showed signs of gangrene.
Now, what's that?
And had to be amputated to prevent the inflammation and gangrene from spreading to other parts of his body.
Come on.
The patient showed bruising in the testicles and penis, was treated, and is recovering well. Well, yes and no. Here's the thing. If you were to take any part of my body and say, amputate, that's the last one I'm letting you go near. Telling you right now.
Yeah.
Not a chance.
Yeah, I'm wanting second, third, and
with a prosthetic.
Fourth opinions.
No. But one other thing, though.
Any word of the girlfriend? Is she still with him? Don't think so somehow or another. But
here's the thing.
She's possibly got a big smile on her face wherever she is.
Oh, I don't know.
Well, how did it get fractured?
Oh.
Come on.
You are a sick man.
Well, you've got to think. I
mean, you don't have to think at all. All I have to know is I don't want to OD on Viagra. Saying that, do you not notice how many commercials are out there for Viagra, and especially Cialis?
Yes.
The ones with Cialis are interesting. I'm telling you right now, if I was a 16-year-old kid and my old man came up to me and said, "Here, take the car," I'd be sitting there going, "Wait a minute. What's this all about?" Do you know the commercial where I think, "Hey, go ahead,
stay out till 11:30."
Oh no, that's the one.
You're not back by 11:30.
The 11:30 is brilliant, and the look on her face afterwards, because she goes, "Woohoo! I know what I'm getting."
Subtle,
woo-hoo.
very subtle.
Yeah, but they have really interesting spots because they're spice of life. They're it's not something about, hey, you're at the bar, you get the Viagra, none of that stuff.
No,
it's
not Benny Hill.
It's pretty interesting, pretty well done. And I can tell you, the media buy is massive because you see those spots everywhere. They're on everything. I mean, quite seriously, they're spending a lot of money because they're a drug company. They can afford to.
There was one that was on for a while that I haven't seen for a while, so I'm not sure what happened. It was the vacuum. You seen that one yet? The guy just looks right to the camera and says, "If you haven't tried it and your sex life is suffering, you have no idea what you're missing." And apparently you put your dinky in this vacuum tube and you pump all the air out of it, and apparently it does the job. I don't know how it does as far as foreplay is concerned. When you say to the wife, "Hey, could you get the vacuum out?" She doesn't, she comes, "No, not that one."
Where's the Dyson? You hear that? Run for the hills.
I didn't mean the Hoover, you idiot. I didn't go and have a shower and get my cologne on for you to hoover the carpet.
God, yeah, never good. And that's one of those few times in your life when your dick actually runs faster than you.
Well.
Anyways, just I ran into somebody.
So did he, obviously. It was fractured.
I'm telling you, I ran into somebody.
What do you do? What do you do when you go to work? Hi, George. How are you today? Anyways, yes, you ran into somebody.
I gotta borrow a vacuum, please. Here's the thing. I went into. I have lunch with these friends of mine. I've known them since high school. We get together every 3 or 4 months. And I ran into another friend when I was at lunch last week. This guy's telling me about a friend of his who's he's dealing Viagra.
Well, he's dealing it.
Dealing it.
Like guys are coming to his house. He's going. Hey,
what do you got? I got some pot, a little bit of hash. What do you need in a Viagra?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
But apparently, I started laughing. I said, "What? Who does that?" Apparently, you can get a deal. Apparently, it's really expensive. I didn't know. And anyway,
you would say that.
I would say that, but quite seriously, it's kind of funny, because I can't imagine going up to going, "Hey, got any blue pills?" I'm like, what?
You want the 25%, the 50%, or the 100%?
I mean, wow. It's a strange world we live in, Brian.
I mentioned Pally Marsden earlier, and for those the late great Pat Marsden, one of the great storytellers of all time, and he quite openly admitted that he had tried it once later on in life, and he said it didn't do anything for him at all. So he didn't understand what it was. I said, but Pally, you see, the thing is, when you take the Viagra, you're not supposed to wash it down with half a bottle of Bacardi. It kind of offsets the effect it might have of it.
Yeah, I guess. Well, Some habits are hard to break, I would imagine. Patty loved that. He loved his Bacardi.
He said to me he's going to start taking, because it was so expensive, just half a tablet at a time. And I said, why? If a full tablet is not going to work for you, we take a half a tablet. He says, I'm not really interested in getting, a stookie on. He said, I just want to stop pissing on my shoes. Sorry, you had to work that one all.